Get anyone in this time, because last time I don't think it worked. So we're going to see if we get anyone in. Hello everyone, if you're coming in now. And I think I may have forgot to put public, so there we go. Lesson learned. See if we get anyone in. I'm going to turn my volume down on here. And let's see. 8 o'clock, it's the normal time. So let's see if anyone comes in. Oh, we've got Maria. Hi, Maria. Share it round as well. So hopefully we get a few in here. I'm going to try and keep the chat at the side of me. Hi, Grandma Wendy Crafts. Hi, Lula Woola. Hope you're doing all right. Happy birthday as well for the other day. And I'm going to try and keep my other phone here so I can read the chat as it comes along, so I'm not missing it all at the same time. Oh, the stresses. And you may have noticed we don't have a guest tonight, which is a bit sad. Nobody's reached out and wanted to come on as a guest, so the show must go on. So we're going to do another creation live. So this gives me a chance to just have a slurp of coffee. We got 10 in already. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a good Tuesday. Hi, Angelina. Hi, Michelle. I'm glad you're here because I need you in a minute. Hi, Tomcats Crafts. Hope you're doing well. And I just want to say, first of all, to anybody that has supported my Frog Eyes product, thank you. You know, we've sold a few of these, which is absolutely amazing. Designed for those 8mm eyes, you know. And if you want one of these, get over to CCUKResin.com and get your order in, you know. There's more of these coming in different sizes for different sized eyes as well. I've had a few requests. So this weekend, hopefully, if I get round to it, I'm going to be doing a few more of these for the 6mm eyes, for the 4mm eyes, for the 10mm eyes. You are, Michelle. And potentially for the 12mm eyes as well. So if you haven't seen this, beautiful little product, helps keep your eyes all organised. Only available at CCUKResin.com. And look, they all stay nice and neat, nice and organised, so you know where your eyes are. Here's looking at you, people. So there we go. That's that. And I just absolutely love that. It took so much designing to get it the way I wanted, but now I'm so happy with it. Lots of people have already, well, I say lots, we've sold a few, and the feedback's been great, so I'm loving that. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Charlie Ann. Hope you're doing well. So we've not got a guest tonight, so that means only one thing. We're going to have to do a creation live, and this is where I need your input, and this is just Michelle's input here, because Michelle sent me a happy mail, and it made me happy. So thank you very much for that, Michelle. Hopefully you can all hear me okay as well. But yeah, I really appreciated that. So Michelle, I'm going to give you the choice. Now, I found 3 moulds that I haven't done yet. I've got this dragon egg, this dragon scale egg, and I've got these 2 turtle moulds. That one's got flowers in. And then this one is a pot of some sort, and I think this is a tortoise rather than a turtle. Or, hi Bobby Joe, or we can do blooms. Michelle, it's up to you. And I've just measured. Now this is interesting, guys, because I got a spirit level out because of what happened last time I did some coasters. They went uneven. And I've checked my surface over and over again, and in every direction, it is level. So I don't know if there might be a fault with that mould. But it's even, it's smack bang in the middle. Maybe a touch to that way, but again, it's pretty even, guys. It shouldn't really affect it. So here we go. Well, you're coming on when you are ready with that video, Bobby Joe, and I can't wait to see it. So hopefully that's going to be great. So yeah, and if anybody wants one of these 8mm eyes in the 4 ounce molds, typically the 8mm eyes work the best, and that's why I designed this with frogs in mind, and it's 8mm. So you can comfortably fit 25 pairs in there. I know some people have fit more, so there we go. That's that. Goodbye, Frog Eyes box. I may give it a quick plug at the end, but that's it for now for that. You guys don't want to see me keep plugging it. So, Michelle, have you responded yet? I don't think you have. What would you rather? Some blooms? Or should we do these 3 moulds here? It is completely your choice. As a thank you for sending me that happy mail, So sorry guys, Michelle's going to choose. 8mm, it's 8mm eyes I use in the frogs. Lula, just so you know, 8mm. That's in the process. Now that's going to be about a month away, that is, Bobby Joe. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it so that I can do different size sleeves. That's better, to fit over 2 or maybe even 3 bases. So I have the 3 newbie molds. So do you want me to use those? Or do you want me to go and do blooms? It's up to you. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Maria. Hi, everyone. Oh, watch my mail tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Thanks, Bobby Joe. Oh, dear. What's it going to be? So we're waiting on Michelle now. It's up to her whether we're going to do these 3 molds or whether we're going to do 4 beautiful blooms. She can decide. We go a bit crazy on these lives as well. If you've not noticed, if it's your first time, welcome. Usually on a Tuesday, on a Q&A live, we meet a resin artist. No, you said you've got these. So the new molds. Okay, we're going to do those. We normally meet a new resin artist, but as I said, I can't keep doing the outreach. So if people want to come on and want more eyes on the channel, more than happy to get them on and do my usual interview. And if not, we'll just do a creation live so that we still got something, you know. The show has to go on. Look at this, it's dead weird. I can see myself there. Oh dear, this is going to be fun. So I've got 3 different molds and we're going to do them in slightly different ways. So this one is, I think it's a turtle or a tortoise with some flowers in its shell. Look at that. I've never used this mold before. This one is, as I say, it's a tortoise pot. It's not a turtle. It's got legs. And then this one is meant to be a dragon egg, I think. So we're just going to have fun with these, I think. And the first one I want to concentrate on is probably this one. Let me just finish this coffee. Hope you're all doing great. And do me a favour, if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share it. Simple as that. We all grow together. So let's get some gloves. Let's get gloved up, people. Hi in South Georgia. Oh, this is going to be fun. That mold's awesome. Okay, Cherie's got it. So I've never used it before. I got it ages ago, and I think it was just from Temu. But I thought, let's make those flowers pop. And then let's have it a natural tortoise colour for the rest of it. And you know me, it's probably not just going to be a normal tortoise colour. Happy Patrick's Day as well to everyone. Had a right racket outside my office all day whilst St. Patrick's Day celebrations were going on. And the funny thing is, we don't do it for St. George's Day in the UK. So, very interesting. Any excuse to have a few beverages, I think. So, I've got a little brush. And in fact, before I even get started, I'm just going to go and get a pack of wipes. We're going to need them. Oh, but what you all been up to today? Have you been creating? If so, what? I'm curious. Have you been doing any resin work? What have you been up to? And this is all I use, baby wipes, guys. From Aldi. They work. So I've got those to the side. I've got this little makeup brush. And for the first mold, I do want to get a little bit of something just in those flowers, if I can, using this brush. And I'm going to go for my favourite red. Oh dear, Lauren ruined a mould. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that, muddy wench. So, you all know by now, if you watch this channel, one of my favourite reds is from Laura's Art Corner. And it is this beautiful Candy Apple Blossom Red. And it gives you a true metallic red. So, I'm going to try and get a little bit of this just in the flowers before we go on to do the rest of the tortoise. Ooh! And I'm just going to brush it on the mould. Again, you can see, not the greatest picture, but I'm just brushing it round, just hopefully covering these flowers in the Candy Apple Blossom Red. because these are blossoms or roses, I think. Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, apparently. But I think this will be a matte mould. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But you can just see, I'm just going in to each of these flowers, giving them a good coverage with this candy apple blossom red. Not the easiest thing to do, especially not on camera, guys. Hey, Judy. Hope you're doing well as well. Gonna pour in a bit, okay. Now the idea is here, I only really want it to go in these flowers, not in the rest, because if it goes in the rest, it could spoil the effect. And look at this is so dainty for me. I'm not used to being this delicate, guys. Oh, this isn't just a throw it all in video for me. This has actually been quite delicate. You know, look at this. It's looking beautiful though already. And I'm just trying to keep it in these little roses or flowers, whatever they are. I think they're meant to be roses in this tortoise shell. And it is using quite a bit of powder, this, but what I might do with this piece, if it turns out well, is add it to my auction on the 27th. So not long now, less than 2 weeks, guys, before auction number 2 of my art. And that's going to be fun. Don't miss it. 27th of this month, and I will ship anywhere in the world. Here we go. Almost there with these flowers. And then we can start thinking about the other molds. Look at this though, guys. Beautiful in there. Hi everyone. And let me know, guys, in general, do you guys prefer these creation lives, or do you prefer the Q&A lives where we get to meet a new artist? Let me know. I'm intrigued. Because this is your channel more than it is mine, you know. And I'm just intrigued by what you guys actually prefer. These crazy creation lives where we make something, or we're nearly there, guys, on this one. Or do you prefer, or both? Okay, there we go. But as I said, if people want to come on for the classic interview podcast style Q&A, I'm happy to still do them on a Tuesday, but I need you guys to reach out to me because I just don't have the time, on top of everything else, to be able to do all of that outreach to get channels involved that want to come on. So I want to help you grow. I want to get you on one of those lives, but I need you to do the first stage, which is send me an email, and I have got one that I'm getting back to about later on in March. But I need you to email me to say, Andy, I'd like to come on a Q&A live. Can I? When have you got free? And I'll get it set up, you know. Simple as that. And then we'll do it. So I'm pretty much there. Just 2 more to go. And I'm trying my best to just keep it in these flowers if I can. And I'm trying my best to make sure that all of them are covered. It won't matter if they're not, because then I actually think it'll blend better. Here we go. Get in there. And I think one more. And I think these flowers, I think that's most of them anyway. And I've never tried just burnishing this powder. I've normally done it in a pour rather than burnished it onto a mould. But if you can see in there, we've got all of those flowers covered predominantly. Loving the apex. Good choice, Sheree. Now what I am going to do is just try and clean up a couple of those edges very quickly. Then I'm going to mix up some resin ready for these two, because I want these to be poured pretty much in the same way. So I'm just going to get a wipe. I'm just going to wipe around the edges of these flowers, trying to take off any excess that I've got in there. And this is very fidgety for me, guys. Hope you appreciate this. I'm never usually doing such finicky little molds and cleaning them afterwards. I mean, it's craziness. Those of you that know me know I'm more of a messy artist, you know. And I'm not bothered about it being perfect. I just want any major excess that might detract from this tortoise off my mold. And if I get a little shimmer, I can live with a little shimmer. But I want the bulk of it off so that it creates those almost two tones when we come to demold. And I'm pretty confident that is the majority of the excess. So it's just kept the powder in those beautiful roses. Roses are red, violets are blue. You all know this video's for you. There you go. Aww. So that's that one. This one, I'm just going to pour with the resin that we're going to mix. This one, I think we should have some fun with. Look at all those different shells. It's great to see me doing something useful. Ladies do as well. Look at this. It's like, I think it's meant to be a dragon egg. Get rid of the packaging. Will it turn inside out? That is the question. It will. Look at that. Look at all these scales. Now this could take a while, but this is going to be my first ever dragon egg. I've never done a dragon egg. Can you believe it? How long have I had this channel for and I've never done a dragon egg? So I've got a little bit of something, well, quite a bit of something next to me. And I've got a few of them. Any guesses in chat? Yeah, well, all of my resins that I use are Apex, guys. I use Apex. If you want any Apex resin, get over to apexresin.co.uk and use my discount code CCUK. Tiny Turners. I'm going to be using the Apex High Gloss for these, and then I'm going to put them in the curing machine, is the plan, which is just the standard 1-to-1 resin. Look at all these beautiful Tiny Turners. And these are from toonpish.com. They're expensive, but they're amazing. There you go. As Bobby Joe says, they do ship to the US Apex. And don't forget, use that discount code CCUK and you get some money off. I've had Wendy on. Yeah, Wendy and Claire came on the same live. Can you believe it? So these are all different colours. It's not huge, but it's a beautiful little size, I think. And whoever gets Mummy Dragon, and if you missed Mummy Dragon, I'm going to show you. Why not? We've got all night. From the pour we did the other night, she's going to be in the auction. And wouldn't it be cool if she's just protecting a dragon's egg? She is stunning. Wow. Absolutely in love with her. She is an absolute beast in a good way. So there we go. That was Mummy Dragon that we made. Stunning. And she I think she's my favourite dragon yet. And she's going to be up for auction. Beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful dragon. So wouldn't it be cool if she's got an iridescent Tiny Turner dragon egg to protect? I think it would. So now, let's have some fun, shall we? On the top, I think I want to start this egg with a little bit of gold. So I'm going to pick one with a bit of gold in. Right, here we go. And I'm going to do this quite random, guys. I'm just going to literally get some colours. And look, they're going to stick to the mould anyway because it's a brand new mould. Look at this. But you do find, look, I'm not even brushing it. Look, it's sticking on. And that's that static from a new mould. But it's the first colour that actually touches your mould that sticks to the mould. So that is going to stick as gold. Now I want lots of different colours in this egg. I'm going to wipe this again. And let's go with some alchemy. And I'm literally, at this point, I'm not brushing it. And look at that, guys. Oh, it's a stunning colour. Same thing. I'm just going to dip my brush. Look, it's transferring. Oh, okay, this one's not transferring as well. Might need a few dots of this. But this is how random I want to be at this point. Because I want lots of these different colours. I don't want it to be each individual scale because that we would be here literally hours. if I was going to do that. And then you'd all moan at me that these lives are lasting too long. I know you guys. So I'm just tapping this one around in different areas. And don't worry, we are going to burnish these afterwards as well. But for now, I'm just going to get some even mixed coverage with these different tiny turners. And you can see I'm not being any particular order. Hi Shelley, I hope you're doing well. So there's that one. Let's get some Elixir as well, which is a bit pink. Beautiful. And if you don't love tiny turners, we can't be friends. They are absolutely stunning powders. And look at how random I'm being here. I don't care at this point. I'm just dipping it in, dipping it round, and hopefully we're going to get some lovely colours coming through when I burnish the whole thing. That's the idea anyway. Don't know at this point. So that's 3 we've had on. We've got a few more to go yet. Let's have some Inferno. I love Inferno. That's Julie's dragon. Do you have her large frog? I don't, because at the point I ordered her large frog. And interestingly, it let me order it on Amazon and then she didn't have any in stock. So it cancelled my order. But what I did do is I made a homemade version of that mould from a large frog that I bought off somebody. And that was really interesting. It used about 3 litres of silicone though. But I'll show you in a minute. Just want to continue getting these beautiful powders randomly around this egg. And Inferno is one of my favourites. It's like a golden orange colour. And don't worry guys, we are going to be burnishing this as well. Just trying to get some more colours onto it before we burnish it. Here we go. Now let's go with some nether. I don't know if this is going to work either, guys. First time I've done it. We've got 46 in as well. Hello, everyone. Welcome. If it's your first time, you never forget your first live. Oh, dear. But look at this. No particular order. I'm just dotting these powders onto this mould. And whatever it's going to do, it's going to do. I'm not controlling it, really. I'm just putting a dot on here and there and everywhere. There we go. I've not tried her better fish mould. Problem is with Julie's mould for me is they come all the way from Australia. And it's a lot in shipping, guys. I do love her moulds though, the ones I've seen. Right, okay. So there's some more colour. How many more have we got here? Okay, let's go with this one. Purple magenta. And I'm just gradually, by doing this, hopefully I'm just covering any gaps as I see them. You can see how I'm doing it. Random. And whatever will be with this dragon egg. But if the problem is, if I did just mix up the powder, which I've done before, and just put it in, it will all blend into one colour. But by doing it this way, I'm hoping we're going to get different flashes of colour. How are we all doing? All right, we're getting there. And you can see no particular order in this. I'm just trying to make sure that we've covered a lot of it. And then I'm going to burnish it with a soft brush after I've done this. So then hopefully these colours will stand out, but the whole thing will still be burnished and we'll just see some different colours. Here we go. So we'll see. Oh, it's getting full, guys. It's getting full. Still got a few more colours to go. Wicker, I love wicker. It's like a goldy greeny colour. Absolutely love it. And again, I'm not using a lot here by doing it this way. I am using quite a bit of powder, and unfortunately I'm losing some of it as well. And these aren't cheap. These are about £6 per pot, and you get half a gram. I've heard somebody say it's more expensive than a certain Class A substance. But I'd much rather spend it on tiny turner powders anyway. Don't know about you. Each to their own, as they say. Here we go. How many more colours have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. This is going to be a colourful egg, guys. Hopefully. And the way these creation lives work, guys, is we're going to have to do a demo, but it's going to have to be a short tomorrow. Because unfortunately, resin does take time to cure. And even in the curing machine, it's going to take 2.5, 3 hours. By which point, because I work full time, I'll probably be in bed, guys. There we go. Let's go with that one. Put a paper towel under. Yeah, I could have done to save some. You're right. Sorry. I wouldn't be able to make a mess then, though, and then it really wouldn't be one of my eggs. Those of you that know me know that I love making a bit of a mess. I'm almost known for it. It's almost my trademark. If you want messy resin art, this is your channel. What do you think? Well, I'm going to turn it back in, and then I'm going to burnish it afterwards. So this is just to get different specks of colour almost on this egg. Before I burnish the whole thing, because I still want to burnish everything, because I don't want any little spots where there's no powder, because if you do that, the black will show through, which I don't want. I want it all to be these different beautiful colours from the Tiny Turner range, and I'm just going around different areas where I can see it's still looking a bit patchy, and we're going to see. And I'll be honest, guys, this has been going through my head with this particular mould since I bought it, and I just haven't done it yet. So we are going to find out. And if it works out, it is going to be for auction with all those other pieces that we've been creating recently as well on the 27th. If I can bear to lose it. It might be that I can't bear to lose it, because it turns out so beautiful. That is also a possibility, guys. So we will see. But I do think that this would go really cool with that big dragon. Like she's protecting her baby egg. I've got another dragon egg mould as well that I haven't done yet. So that's that. I'm pretty comfortable now. There's enough colour on there for me to burnish the whole thing. And I am going to show you guys. Look at all these different colours. Ooh, it's beautiful. And now I'm just going to try and turn it inside out without dislodging them too much. And I know that there's going to be enough powder in there for me to get a softer brush and burnish the whole thing, he says. Right, so here's a slightly softer big brush. Look at that. And now I'm just going to go around the whole thing and hope that there's enough powder in there to cover the whole thing. But hopefully that way, the powder that I've put on in the different places will still stand out. Even though I'm mixing them all kind of together now by doing this. But I do want to make sure that the whole thing is beautifully burnished. And what I'm going to do just to make sure is I'm just going to get a tiny bit of one of my favourites and just dip this brush and go over everything one more time with a slightly heavier amount. So let's go with this one. I haven't tried the flakes yet, Lula, to be honest. And in we go, round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. But I'm hoping this works. And I'm hoping that I'm burnishing this enough that everywhere is completely covered in some of those beautiful Tiny Turner colours. And I think it is. I think it's working, guys. I mean, look at the inside of that now. Can you just see the shine? Now, we all know, well, maybe we don't, but with anything like this, or chameleon powders, or anything like that, what you want is a black to really make them pop. But I'm happy with that. You can really see the shine just in the center, look. So shiny. How many songs can I ruin tonight? Right, so there's that. That's ready. Let's move these out of the way. I'm pretty confident that that's going to work. And then this one, as I say, I'm just going to pour a mixture of what I want to do. And what I want to do is make my own colour for this tortoise. And yes, it is a tortoise, not a turtle. So, here we go. Imagine my mess with flakes, yeah. Imagine. So here we go. So there's that's going to be the dragon egg. That is going to be the tortoise with the flowers. And this one I'm just going to pour. I've never done this mold before either. And we're going to see what happens. So I think I'm going to need 200, 150, 350, about 500 ml of resin would be my guess. So let's get some resin, shall we? Hi, Carolina. Oh, or Caroline even. I'm glad you like the wolf face. Okay. So somebody was asking, oh, where's my hardener gone? Where's my hardener gone? Oh, don't tell me I need to get another hardener out. That's resin. Must have some, that's resin. How am I getting through so much hardener and not as much resin? I don't know. Right, I'm going to have to get another box, guys. But this is the resin I'm going to be using, the Apex. It's Caroline. Let's see how much I've got left first, shall we? It's probably because I did that giant dragon the other day, guys. That used a lot. If you remember, that was about 1 litre of resin in one pour. So, yep, I am going to need some more hardener. Just shake it off. There we go, shaking it off. There we go. I'm sure I had another hardener open somewhere, but there we go. Right, let's get that in. That can go in the bin. That's only 100 ml, so we're going to need some more hardener, guys. So, not a problem. It just means I'm going to get my exercise in, running upstairs to get some more. There we go. I'm taking you guys upstairs with me. You lucky lot. So here we go. Going into my secret resin storage room, praying that I've got some. I have, we're okay. The project will continue. Right, okay. So we've got another box of the Apex resin. And I hate to think what you lot are saying in chat whilst I'm not there. Right. So if you didn't know either, it comes in a lovely box, guys. Yeah. In the resin room, yeah. It's like, I've heard some people have red rooms. I don't. I have a resin room. There we go. So we've got 48 in chat. Hi, everyone. We should all have a resin room. I agree. Why can't we see the resin room? It's a secret. It's just where I store my resin. That way, if anyone ever breaks into my house to try and steal my resin, you don't know where it is. Yeah. It's like a secret stash, guys. Right. Here we go. More hardener. In it goes. Let's get to 250. There it is. It's a 1-to-1 resin, this one. So you know what that means. 50% of one and 50% of the other. I'm a bit out of breath now, guys, running up and down the stairs. You have a full room of women. Oh, wow. That is true. That is true. Right. Here we go, all the way up to 500. Beautiful. Okay. And then I am going to use my mixing machine tonight because I'm feeling a bit lazy. It's been a long, long day, guys. Oh, and I work in sort of recruitment, really, selling people, sales, I call it. And you get a lot of rejection some days where nobody wants to speak to you, you know. And it's been kind of one of those days. But it is what it is. Doing resin will always relax you. So here we go. Let's put that to one side. My resin. If you've not tried the Cure Pro yet either from Apex, try it. Do you guys want a sneak peek of something? So Lula from Nerd Goblin Art, who is in chat and a great mod, is doing a Van Gogh collaboration on the 30th. Look at this beauty. Hello. Look at the shine on it. So shiny. So yeah, I'm not going to give you the full image, but it looks pretty cool to me. Everybody's Starry Night. There we go. I've now got 55 women watching me. Wowzers. And I need to clean my mixer, guys. Could you believe it? Oh dear. And if you haven't noticed, you know with these mixers, if you get a tiny drop of resin harden, then you have problems with it because it goes all over the place. There we go. Let's mix it up. And actually, that wasn't even cured, so I don't know what resin that was. There you go. You get to look at my arm whilst I'm mixing this up. Oh, that's amazing, Susie. I've done a couple of memorial pieces, as you've seen recently with my ring. So we're almost there. I'm trying not to get any bubbles in, but again, I want to do it quite quickly. Oh, this is the hard work, guys, mixing. Even with a mixer. Hi, KD. Hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. Been a while. Ruthie wants to marry me, apparently. I wouldn't marry anybody that I've not met, I'm afraid, Ruthie. That would just be a little bit strange. And I'm one of those that I believe there has to be some form of connection for marriage. Probably why I've been engaged 4 times, but never married. A jeweler's best friend. So, there we go. Well, I'm just going to wipe off my brush whilst I'm waiting for that resin to drip off. That is probably true, Paula. That is probably true. I can see your comment. I'm going to... Oh, dear. Right, so that's my brush wiped off. I'm going to try and clean as I go, guys. And I wish I had time. Sometimes I just want to get poured, you know, and then move on to the next piece and then pour again. And when you work full time, you're trying to get your videos out as well as doing these lives. Believe me, it is a lot of work, as well as trying to run a successful website, hopefully, which is getting there. I'm just going to scrape the sides and the bottom. Making sure it's thoroughly mixed now. So I always do this even when I use a mixing machine, you know. So here we go. Do 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 do. Here we go. And don't forget, guys, memberships are also open. If you're a member of the channel, not only do you get early access to every video, but you also get 15% off anything on the website as well. And you get entered into that monthly prize draw, and we're getting close to the end of the month. So if you want to be in that prize draw, you've got to be a member. It's as easy as that. Here we go. I'm not going to use the debubbler. I do use one. In fact, should I? I don't know. There's not a lot of bubbles in that. You've been engaged 3 times. Is that okay? Congrats. Join the club 4 times. I'm still winning that one. I don't know what it is. Every time I get engaged, it seems to go wrong. Maybe I shouldn't get engaged again, you know. Maybe that's the idea. Right, in fact, for the egg, I want to fill the egg first. I want to make sure it's reasonably level and in an area that's not going to be affected too much. I think that'll do. So I'm going to do the egg first. And I'm going to pour some resin in here. Well, that looks about enough. If not, I can always top up. And then I'm just going to get some black pigment paste and put a drop in here. Do 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 do. Now, if I get too much, I might actually put some in the tortoise mould as well with the flowers in. And then I'm just going to mix this up. You get to see it live. Woo! The excitement. And yes, we've got some glitter fans in the house. So let's put a bit of holographic teal glitter in this. And this is from Resiners. And that way, hopefully we'll get a holographic base. I'm just going to move this to the side for now. And let's mix this up. So we've got the teal glitter, holographic glitter. We've got the pigment paste. Just giving it a swirl. Turning it around, making sure that black pigment and the glitter is thoroughly mixed. Here we go. Maybe. Never tried that, Wesley. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Can you see the glitter coming through? Love doing that with black. So, can you see the egg? Let's go for it. Let's just pour it in. Do, 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 do. Look, I didn't put it in the debubbler. I still think we're going to be okay. As I say, this resin for me is amazing at debubbling anyway. Oh, I think we may have undermixed. We definitely need more than that. So all I'm going to do at this point, that's about half full. So it does take a lot of resin, this egg. I think it's about 8 ounces by the looks of that, which is crazy. So I'm just going to use the pigment and the glitter, what's left in there, mix it round again. And I might just, in fact, I don't need to add another drop. It's dark, look at that, opaque still. And then that's just going to mix with the resin that I've already put in there, because it's going into the center anyway. In you come. All the way. Beautiful. Now that is full. Might just give it a quick tap in case there are any bubbles that want to dislodge. Give it a quick squeezy wheezy. Say, I don't want to say squishy wishy. You know, might take... And then I've got a little bit of black left, so I'm going to pour some in here just to try and cover these flowers a little bit. So some will be covered in the black. Now I don't want this going down right the way to the head. Well, I think that's it. That's as far as I dare go at this point, because I don't want the head to have any of this black in. And I think I've done that about perfect, guys. Now anything spare, as always, I've got my drip mould. And we are going to have to mix up some more resin to fill these guys. And this drip mould is going to be stunning. I can feel it, this one. So get every last drip of resin. Patty watty. I don't know about that, Cherie. Just seeing that in chat. Wow. Yeah, tappy wappy. I can't use that because I know Steve uses that. Right. Now the rest of this resin, I don't know if that's going to be enough at this point. Move that over there. But I'm going to make my own colour. I want to make a tortoise colour. With a bit of sparkle. Now whether it's going to work, I don't know, guys. But we're going to have fun trying. So, I've got this really cheap metallic cream paste from Temu. Look at that. Doesn't look like much yet. But I'm just going to put a decent sized blob in here. That's going to be my base colour. Because it's all about the base, no trouble. There we go. I'm just going to mix that around, and it's kind of an iridescent. Now, obviously, that's not very tortoise-like. That's pretty much creamy, shiny, iridescent-like. So at this point, we don't have a tortoise colour. But I always say, guys, don't be afraid to mix your colours. And I'm not. Just getting rid of those bubbles. So I'm going to try and get a tortoise colour by mixing up some other colours with this colour. Is it going to work? I don't know. Are we going to get a horrific mess? Possibly. But I want to have fun with it. So I want it to be a bit more tan colour than that. So kind of need to add some brown. So I'm going to add some beaver. Who doesn't love a bit of beaver in the resin? Which is kind of a brownie colour. Not too much. I just want a drop of beaver going in. Loving the glisten on that beaver. It is just so shiny. It is absolutely beautiful. Who doesn't love a good beaver? Right, here we go. Now this is going to go brown more than tan, which is what I was expecting. It's kind of like a chocolatey colour, this beaver. And blame Lou from Create and Bloom for coming out with a colour called beaver. I cannot take any responsibility for Lou's beaver all over my channel. She's always got her beaver on my channel. I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. Now at the minute that's brown, okay? So let's add a bit of lichen, which is a light green. More of a tortoise colour. Could have just used this and got away with it. Get it all in, mixed in with your beaver. So we're going to have a greeny browny beaver colour at the minute. Now I want it to be a tiny bit more green. And so far, this is mixing up all right. Oh dear. Nothing wrong with playing around with your beaver colour and mixing it with a few others. Right, now I'm going to go for some dark green, which is the Sherwood. Not too much. Again, this is Create and Bloom. So there we go. Mix it in with the beaver. And there we go. You guys get to hear me saying beaver an awful lot. And we're going to see what colour this makes. I'm hoping it's going to give me kind of a greeny, iridescent, browny, tortoise colour. Look at this. Kind of cool. Do you like it? Look at that. It's kind of cool, that. I love that colour. Now, obviously we've got some glitter lovers in the house as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of chameleon glitter. I'm going to go with some greeny purple. And just because I'm feeling a bit adventurous and I've got it at the side of me, let's have a bit of the teal holographic as well. And we're going to see. Mixing that together. Do, 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 do. But to me, that's a lovely tortoise colour. You know? Although technically they're more brown. I could always add a little bit more beaver to it, but, you know, you don't like to have too much beaver. And you can barely see the beaver in that now, but it has toned it a little bit. I'm liking that for a tortoise. There we go. Always love being adventurous with my beaver, Cherie. Right, so let's fill this one first and see what we've got left. And I'm not bothered if it's perfectly mixed or not. I'm loving the colour though, guys. That to me is beautiful. And I'm hoping I've got enough to fill this mould. And hoping I've got enough spare to fill the other one as well. I don't think I will have. In we get. Now, I've got to give this head a quick squeeze, just to encourage any bubbles out that might be in there. It's a bit like when you've got an axolotl, you've always got to squeeze the flaps. In we go. That's pretty much full now, guys. Now, have I got enough to just pour this gently over the top of the black into the head? Now, I want this to go straight in the head. I don't want the black in there. In you go. Okay, I think that kind of got it in. Right, we're short. There's a surprise. So, I need to mix up some more resin. About another 100 ml, I think. Where's my resin gone? Oh, the joys. But that one's full, and I'm loving the colour. Right, oh, pull it out. That's what she said. And I'm going to eyeball this in here. And I'm not bothered if I get a slightly different colour in this. You know, it won't matter in the overall look because I think the black is going to mix with that green. And that could have been a mistake. Don't know at this point. But I do know we're going to find out. Oh dear, what are you lot talking about in chat? Are you still going on about beavers? Right, in we go. Yeah, I'm going to go with green tortoises. Just because I remember when I was a kid, I had a browny greeny one. I'm sure it had an element of green, but this is art, guys. It doesn't have to be factual. It's just a bit of fun. What colours did I put in there? All right, let me wipe my stick. Always wipe your stick, guys. All right, let's get a bit of, where was it? The cream. Beautiful. Do 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 do. And then I do need to mix this all around consistently for 3 or 4 minutes. Then I need to get some where's the beaver? Always losing me beaver. Anybody else find that? All right, so just a touch of beaver. Do we want this one to be a bit more brown then? Let's have a little bit more beaver in there. And it is, it's like liquid chocolate, this beaver. Glistens, shines beautifully. Right, okay. So there's some beaver. And then I need to add those greens. For this one then, I won't add quite as much of the Sherwood. I'll just add some of the lichen, or lichen, whatever it is. Whatever it's supposed to be. I'm sure Lou will tell me off when she watches this back for not calling it the right name. Here we go, so a little bit of the lichen. In we go. Oh, and then we've got to mix it all around. Okay, somebody's dying in chat. Call an ambulance. Right, now this is a bit browner. If you like your beavers brown, then we've got some brownie beaver here now. And that's a little bit too brown, I think, but it would work for a tortoise. So should we just use the brown and mix it in with that green and black and see what happens? Why not? Here we go. I think it needs a touch of green in there. That's too brown. Wow, only on this channel, guys. Only on this channel. Hope you're enjoying it, though. I'm having fun. Are you guys? Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of green. Sorry. Bit of Sherwood in there. Just to give it some green tones to the beaver. Okay. Do 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 do. And this is what I say, never be afraid to mix your own colours. Do you know why? Because you might make a beautiful colour, you might not. Oh God, this is going green, guys. But it makes your piece unique because nobody else will have ever mixed these colours in this way before. That is guaranteed, especially not live. That is Sherwood, yeah, for Sherwood Forest, which is where I live, guys, very near Sherwood Forest. You could say I'm the Robin Hood of resin. Yeah? Maybe. And wow, we've got 62 in chat. Oh, we've got a slightly greyer beavery colour this time. And look, that beaver just completely goes. It's like the case of the missing beaver when you mix it with those different colours. I've had a case of a missing beaver for a couple of years now. Oh dear. Oh. So let's pour it in here. Oh dear. Yep, single, guys. Can you believe it? I know I can. I think it's because I play with resin too much. And I spend far too much time with you guys. Just imagine if I had a partner. They'd be fuming. Especially if I'm talking about beavers and things. Woo! It's like Bonnie Blue or something like that, isn't it? It's like an adult show. So I've heard. I don't watch those kinds of channels, just so we're all clear on that. It is not my bag. Here we go. Pretty happy that that one's now full as well. If anything, it's over full, because if you're going to fill your mould, why not overfill it? Just to get some overpour and a bit of spill. Now I've got far too much left. Right, let's move this dragon egg over here very carefully. Let's move this drip skull in there very carefully. And then we can fit that in there. Ooh, let's fill the skull. Beautiful. I really like that colour, actually. I'm in love. Bit of beaver, bit of green, bit of lichen, bit of metallic, whatever it was, creamy colour. I'm really liking that. And have I got enough in there to just fill a small mould? I might have, guys. What's going to happen here is I'm going to need to mix up some more. Right, let's put this baby dragon in there, because who doesn't love this baby dragon mould, this sleeping dragon mould, you know? I think everybody loves it. It's beautiful. All right, you go back in there. Right, torch the bubbles off. And some of the red's coming up from that candy apple blossom red, which has given me a bit of an idea. Should I? Yeah, why not? Look at the state of my gloves, guys. So let's get a little bit of gold. Beautiful. And I want a little sprinkle of this. Okay, or a lot in this case. There we go. Bit in the tail as well. Okay, now I'm just going to get some of my candy apple red as well. Got some magnolia shimmer at the side as well, which is more of a silvery colour. Look at that. So a little bit of sprinkle. Now I am just putting these in neat, which is a bit of a risk because I'm not mixing them with the resin, guys, which is always very risky. Don't do as I do. Just smile and enjoy. Then a bit of the candy apple blossom red. Now last time I did this in a skull, it kind of created a blood spatter effect. Got to be careful not to knock that egg over. Here we go. And now what I'm going to do before I pour this resin in, you watch, it's not going to be enough, guys. It's just shake it around. Shake it up. Shake it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it up. Look at that. I'm not going to burnish it. I don't want to burnish it. I think it'd be interesting to see what it does without burnish. Oh, God, do you really want me to burnish it, guys? Go on. Let's burnish it. Don't want to upset anyone. So we will burnish it. Use a little bit of magnolia shimmer and burnish all the way around. And see what happens. Na 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 da da. Do do do. And this is how a lot of people normally do the dragons. I don't normally. But we'll see. No harm. Seeing what's going to happen. I will always do me, Michelle, but I don't mind trying something if that's what you guys want in chat. Ooh, look at this colour. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Right, so there's that. Let's see how full we can get this. I've got a feeling not very. So let's go back in. In we go. Although it might surprise me, actually. It's looking like it might do. Come on. All the way. Good baby dragon. Come on. You can do it. Put your back into it. Who remembers that song? Oh dear. Oh, I'm showing my age, guys. Sorry. You could do it. Put your back into it. That one. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the whole song, or I'll probably get thrown off of YouTube. So that's not quite full. All right, in we go. I don't think it's going to be far off, guys. Very close. For baby dragon, I think we're going to be there. And so we're actually going to be demolding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces tomorrow, guys. It's going to be fun. Who knows? None of them might work out. I could throw in some print poo. That's not a bad idea because you won't see it. And I think we're there though. I don't think I need to. I think it's full. I think it's full. And if anyone's got this baby sleeping dragon mold, most of them are actually uneven. And that's why I put the stick on that side, because otherwise it'll all just drip out when you least expect it, guys. Here we go. I'm so curious about what these are going to turn out like, but that is pretty much perfection. So we've got another piece for the auction, hopefully. Hi, Shelley. Thanks for joining membership. Welcome to the family. Anybody wants to do that? Join membership. It's open. Great way to support the channel. Just going to wipe my stick now for everyone. Always, okay, I'm going to go get the big frog. Chill. I've not forgot. I'm going to go get the big frog. Yeah, there's going to be 5 things to demold tomorrow, and they're all going to go into the auction on the 27th. So if anybody likes them, you'll be able to get them on the auction. God, I think that auction's going to be a 10-hour auction at this rate, the amount of pieces I'm making, guys. Hope you appreciate it. Oh, dear. Right. So I'm just going to have a look gently, and I'm hoping that I've judged this right, and I didn't need my extender for that. Might be pushing it a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at the colours pop. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I am going to put the lid on, and Alexa's telling me it's time for bed. I don't listen to Alexa. I'm a grown-up. So let's get this on, and then I can go show you the big frog, which is going to involve me going up the stairs again. Hey, it fits. So let's just put this on, and then I'm going to move you guys in a minute. But let me go get you the big frog, just to show you how it came out. And the amount of silicone I used in that big frog, you will not believe. It's one of the heaviest molds I've ever seen. But it worked. And it was because I couldn't order the actual mold. Right, I'm guessing you want to see the mold as well as the frog. All right, I can't see chat at the minute, guys, just to pre-warn you. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, Kermit. He's not really called Kermit, guys, either. Right, okay. Frog. Now, this is going to be a workout carrying this mold. Oh! Oh, my! Oh! Whew, but you can go back and watch this. I did a video on it. And it's so heavy, guys. Whew! You're giving me a workout. So, I couldn't get the mold. So, I did have a giant frog. So, I made a multi-mold with a baby frog there. And then there's the big frog with some cavities to make some frog eyes. Look at that. Ribbit. Huge mold though. 2 litres of silicone in that bad boy. And did it work? Oh, it did. Look at this. Hi everyone. Holographic frog, that one. Beautiful. Should we put him in the auction as well? What do you think? Would anybody like to bid on him? Happy birthday, Mary Beth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary Beth. Happy birthday to you. I don't, Lauren. I wish I had. I love that mould. I've seen it on a few videos. And I do absolutely love it. So do you guys want my ugly mug for 10 minutes before we close out the live? I don't mind moving the stand around and saying hello. Oh, and I'll tell you what, guys. Before I came on this live, I'll be honest with you, I was absolutely knackered, which in the UK means tired. Doesn't mean the other thing. But actually, you guys have energised me now. I feel like I've got loads of energy. Right. Oh, I can't move you yet because I need to move my light. Hang on a sec, guys. Well, I'm glad it's hopefully cheered you up, Mary Beth. 21 again, I'm sure. I'm 21 for the 23rd time currently. There's no hope for me now at my age. Right, here we go. Right, let's flip it round. Hi! Right, we're here. You just got a glimpse of my living room then. There we go. So how is everybody doing? Well, let's switch this cure machine on before I forget. There. Beautiful. That'll be nicely cured in the morning. So, how's everyone? Did you have fun? Did you like it? It was good, I think. Hopefully we're going to get some cool pieces. Exactly. Whatever you want on this channel tends to happen within reason. And don't forget, my first ever product has launched on CCUKResin.com, completely designed by me. And it's a great little way to organise your frog eyes. The frog eyes tray is now live on CCUKResin.com. And I'll ship this anywhere in the world for just £5 postage. It's the only thing I can because I can fit it in a padded envelope. And it still costs £7.20 to ship to the States, but I'm willing to make that little bit of a loss for you guys. So here it is. So cool. And there is going to be, people have reached out to me and asked about if I can do it for other sizes. The answer is yes. They're currently in design at the moment, so I'm still designing them on my computer. And I am going to be designing 4mm, 6mm, 10mm and 12mm trays as well. We'll find out. I didn't put this in the bubble removal machine, so we'll find out. But again, I use the Apex High Gloss. I don't tend to get any problems. It's not going to be hand delivery, Ruthie. Unless you're really local. Who knows? But yeah, get one ordered. I've still got 10 ready to ship straight away. But then after that, it's going to be printed by order. So you might have to wait a couple of days before it gets delivered. But I have deliberately printed 10 of them off. And who wants to see another tumbler? I did do a poll last night and I haven't edited the video yet, but you guys are here now. So I think you guys get to see a sneak peek if you want. What do you think? No? Nobody wants to see it? Oh, it's okay. Oh dear. Right, oh, we've got a yes. Okay, we've got a yes. Let me go grab it. Slightly different technique with this one. I still think it came out cool. Are you ready? Oh, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Would anybody like to bid on this one in the auction? Look at that. There's some bits on this I absolutely love. You know? Might have to put this in as well. Look at that piece there. Oh, wow. So cool. And it was actually trying a bit of an experiment with trying to get Petri effect on a tumbler, which didn't work, but I still got this really, really cool effect, which I fell in love with. And there's just enough glitter on there. Not too much, but I think just enough. What do you think? Thank you. Yeah, there was layers of colours and alcohol inks. A little bit. Talking of Starry Night, you guys keep making me get up tonight. Don't forget, Lula has her Van Gogh collaboration on the 30th of March on Nerd Goblin Art on YouTube. And here's going to be my entry. Hope you like it. Looks at, and it was inspired by Starry Night, and that's why you've made me go and get this. So I carved the frame, burnt the frame, did 4 or 5 layers. I'm glad you received it, Suzanne. I hope you like it. 4 or 5 layers of resin to fill it in, and it's that beautiful Cure Pro resin. Look at the shine, so shiny. Look at that, beautiful. And I just highlighted the big, I think it's meant to be a castle, and the church in the painting. But I think it came out great. And that was 2 days work, that was, guys. 2 days. So there we go. The Van Gogh collaboration with Lula. Get your videos in by the 30th, I think it is. And here you go. And the full video of this one just needs editing now. Beautiful. I don't know, guys. I wouldn't want to auction this at a low price. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put this in the auction? But then it'll be auctioned before it actually went live as a video. What do you think? What do you think, Van Gogh? Maybe. I'm not committing to that because I absolutely love it a little bit, but it would be quite heavy to ship. That would be about 2 kilos. So it wouldn't be cheap to ship if you're in the States. But again, if you'll have to pay shipping, yeah, you can hang it. It's a normal picture frame, basically. So you could hang it by these, or you could just have it as a picture frame, like that. But I love the way it came out in the end. So there we go. Yeah, I think they might need to get a bit more popular before I sell something like this, because I think I'd get peanuts for it, which would really upset me because it took 2 days to do. But by all means, if you want to send me an offer that I can't refuse to ccukresin@gmail.com, I'm sure we can sort something out. So there's that one. Any questions though before we close this one out? It's been great having everyone in. The auction is going to be on the 27th, so don't forget that. Don't forget your Frog Eyes box as well, currently available on CCUKResin.com. And don't forget, if you want any coaching, whether it's to do with YouTube editing, or resin, you can book coaching on there as well with me. 1-to-1. Me and you, coaching. And the people that I've had on so far have found it very useful. They said it was, I'm quite easy to talk to apparently, and I make them understand. So hopefully that's going to continue. So we'll see, Suzanne. It wouldn't be a cheap starting price though. We'll see. Maybe. I'm not committing to that yet. Resinator's booked. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Anita. Hello. I'll see you on the 30th. That'll be fun. It's in my diary. But yeah, if anybody else wants coaching or anything like that on YouTube, on to making sure your channel's set up, link for the spatulas. I think they're from Temu, to be honest, Susie. I don't know because they were bought for me. So some were bought for me by Paula and some by Michelle. I didn't actually buy any of those. I'm guessing they were from Temu though, by the packaging. It is a date, Anita. 30th. It's in my diary. Okay, maybe I'll start it at a lowish price. It is art though. That is what I call true art. Inspired by Van Gogh. It's not just a case of pouring it in a mould. It took a lot of time, a lot of thought and a lot of effort. Just making sure we're not dripping out of any of these. We're not, so that's good. There we go. Paula got them from Temu, but I think you can get them. Yeah, it's not OnlyFans. We don't have one of those channels. But if anybody wants coaching, we could even do a bloom tutorial online if you wanted in your hours coaching. Whatever you want coaching on. Some people have wanted support with the YouTube channel. So what I'd say in that case is book it in. Send me a link to your channel and I can put a couple of hours research into it first to see where I think you could benefit with growth. But yeah. There we go. Any more questions before we go? Would it? And don't forget, if you want to come on a Q&A live, send me an email, ccukresin@gmail.com, and we'll get you booked on a Q&A live. The largest pour I've done so far is on my living room wall. Do you want to see? And no, it's not going in the auction. I can show you. Let me rejig the lighting so you can actually see it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. I'm going to have to put the other light. I don't know if you're going to see it now because of the reflection. But so far, here we go. Hello, everyone. This is where I cut you off by taking you off the stand. So far, you want to see my biggest pour. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Hello. There's 20 different colours in that. Beautiful. And you can actually buy that on my website, but it will cost you a lot of money because I'm not that keen on selling it. Absolutely love this piece. Stunning. And then my other biggish piece, look at that, my Galactic Kiss. And the resin just formed those lips. It was like it was trying to give me a kiss. Can you see the lips? Look at that. So cool how that created those lips. I didn't do that. The resin did that. It was meant to give me a kiss. So, yeah, I love that. And I've got some colourful Peru. These were from Peru, these. Peru cork art, they are. But yeah, they are one of a kind, they are. Now, they are listed on my website, but I don't think anybody will want to pay what I've put them up for. So that's why they're pretty safe on my wall at the minute. It is just stunning, though. If you look at it close, you'll see all of those different cells of colour. I look at it every day and smile. It's one of those pieces. How big was that completed frog? It was big. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like 28 ounces. Woo, there we go. So, I think that's about it now, guys. I think we're done for this live. Don't forget, though, join membership if you're not a member, because at the end of the month, we have got that, what is it? Oh, prize draw. Sorry, it's been a long day. So we've got that prize draw just for members at the end of the month as well. If you're a member, then you'll stand a chance of winning it. It's as simple as that. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. As always, thank you for being here. Do me a favour, like, comment, share it, hype it. Do whatever you want with it. Have fun and have a great evening. And tomorrow, there'll be a short coming out revealing what these look like. Let's hope they're good. Really hopeful for that chameleon dragon egg. So I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.